team. We are here in Milwaukee. Home court advantage for the Bucks. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin.
Jump on this on the live stream, you know. Once it come up on the live, I say I can go live with one next camera, bro. Right, with one next device. Check out that and see all that, bro. Yes, you ready now?
With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. To the middle. The shot off that time. Good D by Giannis. And, Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight.
Thank you, David.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Morant. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Now here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant with the steal. Outside, Bane. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Prince wide open. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Prince has got 8 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Middleton. Prince in the post. Here's Wells. Hits the three-point bomb. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the Grizzlies making a change here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bane drives in. Yep, that one goes.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Driving the lane.
Hello. That's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. And you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this. A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Memphis leading by 3. Outside, Smart. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis right side. Pass to Lillard. For the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And stolen by Portis. Three-pointer. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Clark. Here's Jackson. He takes it in. And the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, leading by just 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Over to the left wing. Back to Portis. From past the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Lillard with no one around. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
I wonder how fast that check it is.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. Here he goes. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Lillard outside. Jackson from long range. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Morant, and he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Jackson in the corner. Portis with it. Shot clock at 2. Three-pointer Lillard. Aldama with the rebound. Pass to LaRavia. Now here's Morant. Covered by Lillard. Here's LaRavia. Morant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's LaRavia. Got it. Good job in the low post. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Some changes for Memphis.
Give them a round of applause.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Hangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And it's Pippen missing.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
On the wing, Green. Kicks it out to Lillard. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. And a wide open look for Payne. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
To the paint. And Portis throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Connaughton. Over in the corner, Green. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now Wells. Outside Jackson. Outside Pippen. Back to Jackson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first half. Bucks lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
27.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bucks leading by 13. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
Big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis earned the name, the Freak.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Grant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
So both teams making some changes here. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 10 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's Jackson with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here's Smart. Still yet to score. The 3 from Morant. Drains it from beyond the arc.
For 3.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
From deep, Trent. Rebounded by Smart. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Morant. And the shot goes in.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Grizzlies look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. When it comes to the league's most physical defenders, Richard, look no further than Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he's someone that has no problem sacrificing his body. Whether that's taking charges or diving after loose balls, he is relentless.
And the lead is down inside single digits. Morant's got 20 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Inside, Portis comes up empty down low. Pass to Conchar. Back to Smart. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Smart's got his first points of the game.
Look, we know Marcus Smart wants to get in close and get that high percentage finish.
They get it again. Outside for Jackson. And he's good on the 3 ball. Jackson's got 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And stolen by Portis. Here's Prince. It's stolen by Aldama. It's Pippen on the wing. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Smart. Count that one. Smart's got 4 this quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
They kick it out to Green. It's stolen by Aldama. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball.
Marcus Smart.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pippen. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the lasting.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Milwaukee on top, up 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Lillard from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Jackson. Here's Edey. Aldama with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Wells wide open. And he swishes it right through. Wells has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. To the inside. Kicks it out to Lillard. Can't get it to fall. Aldama with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Down low. Wells. Oh, offensive interference. And Memphis making a change here.
Grizzlies substitution. Ja Morant.
Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis outside. Giannis!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Second chance shot. And it's Morant missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Lillard. And the rejection by Jackson. Takes it off the glass.
Assist.
Morant's got 12 points in just the second half.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Trent with the wide open look. Off target from outside. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The three from Morant. Giannis grabs the miss. Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Pass to Morant. Oh, they get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the
To the
game.
right side.
2 minutes.
A second chance effort. And it's sent back by Lopez. Trent with it. Now guarded by Wells. Here's Morant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
No
Get this man
fucking
the ball,
falling,
and he
John.
will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Now into the line.
A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Assist goes to
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Lillard outside. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Lopez with the block. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Morant outside. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's foul number 2 for him.
first team foul.
15 seconds left in the 4th. Wells in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Back to Bane. To take the lead. No good from 3-point territory. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. that was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you.
This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And it's the Suns to start out. And both backcourts in this one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. White on the wing. Offline with a three. And so it's Nurkic who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. He shoots it. Booker can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Personal foul.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him, make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop, and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Booker. Assist from...
And that one's good.
The easy money there for Booker. Can't let him get this close with the ball.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Jones misses.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Tatum can't hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Left side, Holiday. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's such a gritty player. Holiday fights for two there inside.
Booker for three. Fires in the triple. Booker's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
2 minutes.
The kick out to White. Pass to Holiday. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
White can't hit.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Bradley Beal.
Beal, that one's good.
This speaks to the confidence Beal has in himself. Terrific work catching and firing off the catch.
And the Celtics call time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Here's Pritchard. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Okogie. Morris outside. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. 4 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Now here's Horford. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Horford's got 5 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Iguodala. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The Suns leading. Pass to O'Neal. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And the jam by Brown.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
Outside Jones. Takes it inside. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Phoenix making a switch here.
Kevin Durant.
Boston trailing. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, These are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. He's off on the second. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Fires the three. Bradley Beal with a rebound. Phoenix leading by 3. Now Booker. Jacks up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Booker's got 8.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Queta no good. And so it's Phoenix with it. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Outside Tatum. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Holiday. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team
and coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will. He is a problem on a nightly basis.
Having his way with the defense, Booker creates separation and nails the shot.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Porzingis puts it on the deck. Some room here for Holiday. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. Back to Durant. Hauser grabs the board. And so it's Boston with it. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. And Stanley went undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
The subject is the game, everyone. Give them a hand.
1:33 left to play in the half. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Booker. White with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Out to Horford. White looking it over. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. It's stolen. Right side O'Neal. Boston pulls it in.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Outside White. Pass to Horford.
Phoenix foul. Iguodala. First personal foul. Second team foul.
40 seconds left in the second quarter.
Fantastic hustle from Booker, doing everything he can to distract the shooter.
Morris outside. There's 21 seconds left to the first half of basketball. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pass to Booker. From deep three-point range. Phoenix no good that time either.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Tie game in Boston. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
29. The Suns. 29.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Holiday with the ball. Pass to White. Outside Tatum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Here's Beal. Driving to the basket. And then Beal with the dunk.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal. Able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
Left side Tatum. Outside Brown. For the lead. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Suns leading. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Outside Durant. Durant wanting it more.
Look at Durant working around the inside defense, getting his shot despite the contest.
Beal's got room. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Assist from
Beal's got 7.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
Here's Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
White on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. It's good. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there. Willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Here's Nurkic. Yep, that one's good. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy.
Let's give coach credit. He's
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there. Willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Here's Nurkic. Yep, that was good. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy.
Let's give coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach.
To find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Inside. Stolen by Jones. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Dunn. Rips down the breakaway slam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
2 minutes.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. So it's Boston now. Trailing by 8. The open shot, Horford. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
First team foul.
1:43 left to play in the third quarter here. Allen on the wing. Allen on the wing. Back to Jones. Dunn outside. Boston with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
The 3-ball. Out to the right wing. Horford outside. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. That one no good. Phoenix leading by 6. Allen outside. Here's Plumlee. Here's Okogie. He's guarded by White. Pritchard, no good. And so it's Phoenix with it. Horford with a steal. On up the court. Jones with the block. Pass to Okogie. And here's Jones. Out to the wing. Launches it. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. To the paint. Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
For 3, Allen. And that's not going to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead. Up by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Phoenix calls timeout.
Celtics entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
Get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Morris for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Here's Porzingis. To the inside. KP wrecks the rim.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it, too.
Timeout called. The Suns.
We know you all want a t-shirt, everyone. Won't we hear you get wild?
The Suns leading. Morris outside. Here he goes. Basket's good. So it's Boston now. Down low. Oh, Durant with a steal. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Back to Holiday. Poke loose. Oh, Morris with a steal. Durant with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Drew Holiday.
First team foul.
Defense gets a little too close to Durant there, and he smartly makes sure to pick up the foul while shooting.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Boston calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
Celtics trail by 6. To the wing, right side. Lots of room. Hauser, that's good.
From Peyton Pritchard.
Now here's Booker. From 18 feet away. And perfection right through the net. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Here's Pritchard to the middle. Shot clock at 6. Offensive board. Holiday. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort. To the inside. And here's Nurkic. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assisted by.
And the Suns lead by 6.
O'Neal.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
And Boston calls time here.
Some noise for Boston's own.
The Suns making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth
2
now.
minutes remaining in the game.
The drive by Holiday. Left side White. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're leading by 3. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Jones. And the shot goes.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And the basket by Brown.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Durant's shot is off. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. To tie it up. Oh, catches in. A terrific finisher inside.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown. Rising to the challenge of the moment.
Pass to Beal. Over Porzingis. Oh, he got it. He got it.
Assisted.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Back to White. Down low. Good! And tie game! Huge basket right there. Here's Booker. It's in!
Devin Booker.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
White for 3. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 1. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Pass to Jones. Outside Durant. KD gets a step. Yes!
Assist goes to.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
LP, Franklin Park, Hollandale, Liberia, Danny Beach, Carver Ranch, recipe for YG, Zone 10, represent, young, in the tent, new era, what to do, don't be scared, rep a crew, Lincoln Park, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. All my in the state, everybody gon' fizz. Open up the third L, home state. In the poke being projects and Ferrari, me and Fred. Made a post by me 4 months. He was little down, where he at, where he at, where he at. Alabama, where he at, where he at, where he at. Let me see, 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 let me see.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good young while we all grow old. In a world where you never bite a hand that feeds you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy come, easy go. So they say, it's all we know. And when we fall, then we fold. Puppet strings. Back on television telling lies to me. If a penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just the luck of the draw in the... And an eye for an eye in today's economy. So they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. But if you want it bad, it's a love or possession. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Cause beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up. Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors that never close up. When the hand's dealt, you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun. And if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out. So they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with.
Welcome, everyone, to the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the home of the Timberwolves, where we're broadcasting from live today. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Anunoby. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Down low. And the dunk by Towns.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Now here's Edwards. The shot that time, not on target. Towns with the defensive effort. To the paint. Out to Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Towns. Makes it off the glass.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Mr. Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Puts it up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The Knicks off to a quick start here. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Brunson. Now here's Hart. Back to Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. Bridges shot. Good.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They're leading by 8. Bridges misses. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. For 3, Edwards. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Reed. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. .114 left to play in the first. Here's Sims. And the Knicks miss again. Timberwolves trail by 8 to the inside. Here's Randall. Lays it up off the glass.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Over in the corner, McBride.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Payne. Goes back up. To the wing on the left. Here's McBride. And it's off from three-point range. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Sims. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Assisted by.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
DiVincenzo. Can't hit from in close. Here's Sims. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks holding
8. The Knicks 16.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Gobert. And it's off the back rim. No good. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Pass to Towns. Rebound, Minnesota.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Inside. And here is Hart. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks.
First personal foul.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
And it's Towns missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Driving, it's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
To the middle, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Minnesota.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from three over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
The Knicks leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now, Anunoby. Just his first attempt. Here's Towns. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Towns has got 10 points in the game. Outside Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Now, here's Bridges. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Driving inside. Payne can't hit. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-6 run. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Payne. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
The dunk by Achua.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle,
some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Sims. Count it. Good. Sims has got 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Minnesota, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Your Timberwolves.
And so it's the New York Knicks.
The Knicks. 33.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Now here's Conley. And he drops in the layup on the glass. Conley's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Timberwolves.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
Here's Edwards. Sinks the 15-footer. And that's 13 points for Anthony Edwards.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Timberwolves trail by 3. From 12 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The second chance effort. Edwards with another miss. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Shoots over McDaniels. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Second personal foul.
On the boards, outworking everybody. I mean, that's the want-to of Towns. I mean, the desire to be great, he keeps pushing the envelope.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. To the left wing. Here's Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. Traps in the tray. And now a 9-point New York lead.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch. And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Brunson, left side. For 3, Bridges gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
On the wing, Ingles. Back to DiVincenzo. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Sims. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Ingles. Good on the bucket.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Over to the wing. Back to Hart. Down low. Stolen by Reed. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. New York leading by 6. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds. This guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Rocking him right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Back to Ingles. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Free throw drops for Ingles. New York leading by 3. Brunson surveying the D. Inside. It's stolen by Ingles. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here is Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Over in the corner, McBride fires from deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter.
45.
Knicks out front. There.
46.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert with it. Randall left side. A 3 for DiVincenzo. That one no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Now here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
Conley with the 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Here's Payne. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Mr. Gobert. Now DiVincenzo. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gobert.
Jalen Brunson.
The Knicks pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. On the wing, Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
To the paint. There's McDaniels. And nothing is falling for him right now. Hart, wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown. And now an 11-point Knicks lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Minnesota calls timeout.
All game, and they haven't been able to contain it. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Randall to the inside. Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 19 points.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Here's Towns. And no good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bridges with the steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Pass to McDaniels. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 9-point game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert can't hit. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Hart, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. DiVincenzo. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
Out to Bridges. And again, it's New York.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Gobert trying to get open. Outside for Randall. They grabbed their own miss. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win
for the Knicks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Timberwolves on offense. They trail by 11.
You gotta have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
It's hauled in by Edwards.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is McDaniels. 5 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8.
McDaniels. 2 shots.
And McDaniels drops them both. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're up by 7. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Substitution on court.
8 seconds left in the fourth. Here's McBride. Missed. And so it's the Knicks with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Cause I jump on the FIFA, you know.
If we beefing, don't ask me to. In the party, them clappers is clapping. In the party, them slappers is slapping. Ice on the beat, I be skating. I'm pretty, I look like a painting. With a baddie and she looking. Cause the money amazing. She turn off the spot. She throwing the. She doing her dance. She counting up bands. She turn off the spot. She doing her dance.
Why pre-kai kum?